Hi, I'm Deneen Matsuda, and this is my student Fletcher. And we said our goodbyes, very painful, and I was in my room by myself eating a bagel with peanut butter, just sitting on the sofa here, kind of just not knowing what to do with myself. I have so much to do, but you know, there's that feeling of emptiness when they leave us. And suddenly I heard a knock on the door, and thankfully Fletcher had forgotten something. Tell them what you'd forgotten.
I forgot my piano books.
So he came in and we started talking, and I thought, let's make a closing video together. So Fletcher, I want to ask you, I'm kind of curious, what's something that you didn't like about me, like that drove you crazy or you would get upset about? There's got to be something. And I'm really curious to know what that is.
Well, at first it was dancing and like 100% participation. How do you say that?
100% participation. Because you didn't want to participate?
No.
And, well, on the first day of school, shall we tell them what you said?
Yeah.
Okay, so I said on the first day of school, we're going to go out dancing. I've never started dancing right away, but this year I was going to. And he came up to me and he just said, I don't like dancing. And I said, well, come along. We're going to give it a try. And now, how do you feel about it?
Dancing is like my second favorite thing.
He asked me a few weeks ago if we could start a dance club here in our classroom and at school. So that was fun. Okay, so that's the only thing. There's nothing else that made you mad other than that?
Well, there are, but there's little in other topics.
Okay. All right. Well, I want to know, is there anything this year that you loved that made a difference for you?
Definitely read aloud.
Why do you love Read Aloud so much, Fletcher?
Because I just love your choice of books, and I love the books, and I love the idea of reading to your students.
I remember on back to school night, this was a first, he came and said at the end of my talk, he said, now can we do Read Aloud with the parents? Do you remember that? That was in August. Mm-hmm. And I thought, how special would that be? But how would we do that? Because we only had a short time. But yeah, you are passionate about Read Aloud. In fact, you tried to steal. This is my problem with Fletcher. I always give him a book to follow along because he loves to do that so much. But we have a little conflict because Fletcher will often like to read ahead, and I don't like him to do that. I like him to stay with me. Anything else?
Well, I already said dancing.
Yes. Mm-hmm. All right, what about math this year? Is there anything about math that was impactful for you?
Definitely math menus.
What is this? It looks like a mess.
It's a mess, but what it really is a sign-up sheet. So you write your name here, and that's the game you get to do. And then you get to play the game with whoever else signed up.
Okay. And the numbers say how many people can sign up?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we loved math menus. I try to do it by topic too. Like if we're doing fractions, then we try to do fraction games like that. All right, anything else, Fletcher?
Well, yes, I loved this.
Oh, our California program?
Uh-huh.
That was wonderful. Fletcher was a tycoon, a railroad tycoon, and he played it very well. We sang, we danced, we did narration. We told the whole history of California in how many minutes?
37 and a half.
It's a short program. You can't blink or you'll miss something. Fletcher, I told him today, I said, did you have any idea how close we were going to end up being this year?
No.
No idea.
When I was in first grade, I was like, I'm not looking forward to fourth grade because I did not like crocheting. I did not want to do that.
I did not know that. And now he's thinking about crocheting something for his new little baby cousin. Yeah, he's a big crocheter. Well, Fletcher, I want to thank you for this year. It means so much to me, and I love you a ton, and I know we'll always be connected and close. Have a good summer, everybody. I'm Deneen Matsuda. Thanks so much for watching, and don't forget
to like and subscribe!